There you got guys having a big party over here. And we had a little chat last night. And we talked about the sunrise stroll and chat. So I think that might have been a little trigger. I want to show you something very special. Look at this here. Look at that bird there, the purple heron on that little perch. Get it right in the light there. There's the purple heron right in the light. Yeah. There's too much light to see her well. There we can see a little bit better. Very camouflaged with the reeds. Yes, purple heron. Fly for us. You're being seen all around the world. A new morning, a new day, a new month. The month of October. I imagine you can hear the music here in the background. Did she fly away? I can't say. I think she did. No, she's still there. It's amazing. Sometimes there can be too much light to see things. At least for our eyes and their discernment. So we leave these people to their party. And we'll go for a little quieter spot here. It's a while since we have been here in this corner on our sunrise stroll and chat. Today we have a very special lady who left a tremendous imprint in the world, an impact, engagement, and she actually died when she was 24 years of age. She's one of the most beloved women in the world today, and she's called Little. She's called the Little Flower. What a name for a person. Flowers were a very big part of her life. She was from France, a little place called Lisieux. I was there once. There was a huge youth festival there. And they were dancing with extraordinary joy. Also in the memory of this girl who, since she was very, very small, wanted to give her life completely to God. All she wanted to do was become a saint. And when she was 15, she had already traveled to Rome to get special permission from the Pope to enter at such a minor age into the convent of the Carmelites. She had an extraordinary love for Jesus. It just was absolutely remarkable. It still is. And she wrote a little diary about her spiritual life. I think it's called The Journey or The Story of a Soul, Journey of Soul, I think. And it's so simple, and actually that's the key word, simple. The key word of her life. The simplicity of seeing the gift in everything, and the simplicity of filling everything with love. At a point she had a huge quest for being important, for doing something very unique and very special. And in her internment she realized that it was to be love, to be a heart of love in the world, that was going to be her gift and her way of life. And sure enough, that's how her life was fulfilled, also with a lot of suffering. Here's a little bit beaten up caper flower. So she was beaten up as well in a way by suffering, by physical suffering and also by moral sufferings. An incredible saint. Gives great hope. Look inside these flowers, these bougainvillea. There's like a small little flower, little stamen, is it called, in there. Wi-Fi problem there for a second. There we are back again. So here we have some more capers that are in better shape, I think. One that's gone past its prime. You can see it here, a little bit raggled up. And then you have this other one here that's still very young and flowering. So on this girl's sister's name was Celine. That's how my sister Celine has her name, because of Therese's sister. I had an uncle who was a Carmelite, and there were some special connections there, but I let Celine tell the story on another occasion. She's doing very well in Dublin, by the way, in the school. So she's very, very happy there, serving, I think there are almost 90 girls in the school. Because today is the Little Flower, we have to look at a few more flowers. Look at these morning glories. Oh no, these are not morning glories, sorry. These are something else, and I do not know their name. There are a bunch of them around here. And there's another little flower over here. It's amazing how many flowers there are. We know very much about this little flower, this Therese of Lisieux. But, you know, there are many other little flowers in God's garden that are going to surprise us, maybe even much more the Saint Therese of Lisieux when we get to heaven. People that will have extraordinary sanctity in very difficult circumstances. People we'd never thought would have it. Look at this morning glory opening up here. Isn't that beautiful? It's not fully open yet, but it's coming now because the sun is rising. So people, this is all absolutely marvelous. How our creation, the gift of God in our lives, is so bountiful, and especially spiritually in our souls. Look at here, you have another 100 flowers. Oh, by the way, the flowers we had yesterday, in case you didn't see the video, I had a lot on one particular flower, and I found out that the name was, I think it's sea squill. That's like a popular name. It's not the official scientific name. And it has up to 250 little flower buds on the stem, and they bloom about 30 a day, and from the bottom up, and they wither off. We'll have to go back and check that now that I know a little bit more about them. Well, the human path is challenging and difficult, and if we look at the reading today from Baruch, it's looking at the captivity and about the prayer of the people in captivity. And it says, flushed with shame, we have done wrong. We haven't listened to the one who gave us everything. And this is amazing about Therese. You get the impression, just reading a little bit about her soul, that she was so led by the Lord. Such a response. Look at all these flowers here. So led by the Lord. Such a response of love, of openness, of generosity. That simplicity of soul. Here's our Mississippi dried up. Actually, it's still flowing a little bit. In fact, I can even see it here with my own eyes. I have two things in my hands now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to zoom in here for you. There's water flowing down here. Not sure if we'd be able to see it in the phone. Just give me a second here. That's me again. Sorry, people. I'm trying to do too much with just two hands. Okie doke. So now I put away the other telephone. Oh, there, you see the water running there? It's amazing. We're at the beginning of October, no rain since April, and this water is coming out of our ritual baths, out of that area. It's just amazing. But in the wintertime, this is a much more powerful stream. So, and this is one place to start with this reading from Baruch. If our lives haven't been those wonderful little flowers in God's garden, if we've been disobedient and broken, and a lot of the brokenness comes from ourselves, you know, from our bad decisions. Because we're very tender like flowers, but we have liberty and we can do just the wrong things and our petals get broken, our stem gets broken, we wilt quickly. And we need renewal. We need God to heal us. And that's the gift of the pilgrimage we're in right now, meeting the healer here at the Sea of Galilee, at locations around the Holy Land, allowing that grace of renewal into our lives with great simplicity and humility. I had an extraordinary conversation recently with a man that I'm getting to know more and more, and he has a beautiful family, and he had this extraordinary wake-up moment in his life. I'm going to share more about that on another occasion. It's amazing. And we can all be renewed, every one of us. We can all be healed. So with this Baruch, who was it's in the school of Jeremiah, right? He's realizing the disaster that happened to the people, to the individuals. And he says, and we were brought out from Egypt to give us the land flowing with milk and honey. But we did not heed the voice of the one who gave us everything. We went off after the devices of our own wicked heart, serving false gods, doing evil. It's a great moment to come to realize that when that kid who has been in the wrong company, wasting a life, wakes up and realizes, I need to come back. I need to begin a healthy life again. It's not just a miracle from the outside, but something needs to happen inside my heart to change me. And Friday is a great day for this. A great day. A lot of Christians have a devotion of mercy at 3 o'clock on Fridays. For the glory of your name, deliver us, O Lord. That's Psalm 70. 70 or 79? 79 it looks like here. 79. For the glory of your name, deliver us, Lord. We all need this. All of humanity does in all of the crises we're in. And each individual, we each need it. For the glory of your name, deliver us. Let your glory shine in us, Lord. There's been such an invasion of our dignity, of what we should be. And such hurt, such offense. Here we have a lot of people celebrating as well, I think. Not as many as the other day, but yesterday was completely empty. There are quite a few tents here this morning. For the glory of your name, deliver us, O Lord. And in Jesus' words to Chorazin, which is just up here in the mountain up behind, the mountain of Beatitudes, or maybe more over towards just above Capernaum from this perspective, right over there at the other end of the water. And Jesus speaking to Chorazin and also to Bethsaida and also to Capernaum and saying, look at all the gifts you received. Wake up. It's not possible to destroy gifts, to refuse gifts, to shun the giver. There are always challenges for our health, for our well-being from this type of situation. People, what a lovely morning. So much nature, so many flowers. And there's this precious flower in the heart of each human being, in your heart, that needs to come to life in full bloom and bear wonderful fruit and be an eternal joy. So So if you haven't registered for the pilgrimage, it's very easy. Just go on the Magdala website, magdala.org, and there you can have it. Just sign up. It's very easy, in Spanish or in English. It's right there in the registration. God bless you. See you later, alligators.